them days I was stuck in the trap. Schwetzel can lift up a bar, get it rap. Richie can lift up a get it rap. I ain't gave fuck since I came out the tap. I don't give a fuck, I be flowing like taps. I don't give a fuck, man. Wait. Okay. Cheese on my plate, bitches in the way. Don't give a fuck what they say. What is UK? I ain't tripping, carry the K. I ain't limping, carry the cane. Niggas be shitting, they earn the pay. Niggas ain't shit, I'm buried today. I know I came up by the scariest way. Know I came up with the fear in the day. Know he fucked up, see the fear in his face. Burning the fear in the day. I think I'm gonna use this beat, matter of fact. Lift it up, I ain't stuck. Out the cut, lift it up. Baby girl, what we doing? I ain't ever gave no fuck, I'm coming through, I'm still congruent. I ain't stuck to the paper like a... Okay. Fuck that, we ain't even gonna try to freestyle tonight. We just gonna save that beat. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna save that beat and keep it for another time. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the communication station. As always, you're here with your boy YungSchwetzel in this bitch. I'm trying to take the goddamn keys out the motherfucking car. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm in my fucking mom's vehicle right now, so I don't necessarily know how to operate the internal systems and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we back in the communication station, back with your boy YungSchwetzel in the building. So today, you know, as always, we've got another topic for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about how the realest of individuals is going to rub you the wrong way as a person. You know what I'm saying? The people who are, let's not even say the realest of individuals, because it don't even necessarily really have to do with realness. You know what I'm saying? Just the people who play out characteristics and traits and stand on virtues and principles in a more higher octave or a more new or a more sufficient manner. That's kind of what I really mean by being real in that sense. More so being real to the energy of whatever it is that you being involved with, and being real to yourself. So it don't necessarily have to do with being real to other individuals, because you can still be true to the energy of something or be true to the virtue and principle of what you're dealing with at the moment, and still being real and being true to yourself, while meanwhile being quote unquote fake to another individual. You know what I'm saying? Based upon societal standards or based upon their perspective or some shit, as far as how they're dissecting and viewing the moves that you might be making. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into that today and explain to y'all exactly why that is. And it's due to, really for the most part, just due to a lack of experience and a lack of understanding on the common man's part, rather than the person who is more quote unquote real in the aspect of what I just broke down, being more real to the energy, being more real to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this vape usually don't ever let me hit it while it's charging. For one time, I've had this vape for a long time. I buy these same type of vapes all the time. It never lets you hit it while it's charging. I don't know why it's doing that today. But anyways, that's besides the point. So, like I said, it have to do more so with people who are on the wrong end of this, or on the receiving end of this, as far as being rubbed the wrong way by individuals. It has to do more so with a lack of experience, or just a lack of understanding at the moment. Or you could be in a position where you're a person like me, and you're aware of everything. You're doing your shadow work. You're being extremely accountable and shit like that. But a person can still rub you the wrong way based on them being true to the energy or true to themselves in a circumstance and situation, because it might be something that is a little bit new. So it might make you feel more uncomfortable. So if a person is like, you know what I'm saying, you come at them a certain type of way, and they might not necessarily fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you doing wrong to them or anything, just the way that you approach the situation as far as how you handle and interacting with this certain type of individual. They might take certain things a certain type of way, or they might have went through certain experiences in their life to where they're not willing to accept certain things anymore. So you might think that everything's all peachy and keen and your approach is all good. This person might have went through some experiences in their life to let them know, like, hey, I don't necessarily deserve that type of energy no more. That ain't necessarily something I want to be a part of. So I'm not even going to let you sit here and talk about that in front of me. I'm not going to let you make me the butt of the joke or any type of shit like that. So even if you're a person who is more developed on a personal individual type of level, you might still get rubbed the wrong way by these individuals, because whatever energy that you're into that might be more suited for you and shit like that, that might just be something that's not suited to them, or they've had enough interactions with that energy, even if you're approaching it and using it in the right type of way for you and shit like that. That might just be something that they don't want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Or the way that they acted out might be something that is not necessarily something that you're used to. You know what I'm saying? That you both might be being very real. You know what I'm saying? You both might be being very real to yourselves. Y'all both might be being very real with the energy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are just both unique individuals. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they're going to act out the same exact energy that you're interacting with at the moment might be something that you're not necessarily used to, or might not be something that you necessarily have seen before. You know what I'm saying? So it can be a situation where it's like, you might not understand, like, why you doing it that way or something, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that, especially if you're a person who like has issues with new approaches to things, or you're not very open-minded to being able to see things be done in more than one way and stuff like that. So you might be sitting here thinking like, damn, like, what's up with this motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just get a weird type of feeling off of this person. Like, I just low-key get rubbed the wrong type of way. Like, low-key, I feel like if I keep interacting with this motherfucker, like, low-key, I feel like I'm gonna grow to hate this person or something like that. Like this, and I'm talking on like first impressions and shit like that. When you're like just getting into interacting with certain individuals and shit like that, you might be sitting here thinking like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I might grow to hate this motherfucker off the first impressions and the first interactions that you go through, and whatever energies that y'all are dealing with, and whatever characters and virtues and principles that are being exemplified, and the characteristics and traits that are being shown at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're dealing with in those early moments, you might be like, you might peep game from that and see that it's something new or something you ain't used to, and shit, you like damn near be ready to write a motherfucker off. Like, damn, I wouldn't even you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even fuck with this person. But the more you start to interact with them, you know what I'm saying, you gonna realize like, oh damn, and especially if you like me, you gonna get more perspective to show you, like, especially with your own day-to-day life interactions and situations and stuff like that, you gonna realize like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with this person more than damn near anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was going to hate this person at first. I really thought I wasn't going to fuck with them. But come to find out, y'all both really on one accord. Because y'all both doing the same thing, but y'all are both individuals. So you have no choice but to play it out in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So you see them playing it out a different way than what your experiences have shaped you to view that energy or that characteristic and trait or that virtue and principle, and what you think the best way to express that is. You know what I'm saying? They have a whole different group of circumstances and situations and experiences to lead them to how they deal with that energy and the best way for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's always, we're going to be playing out the same things in different ways. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit might just confuse you in your mind a little bit in the first starting point of it, when you first start having interactions with this person. So you're like, damn, that confusion in the mind it's gonna stem some sort of like frustration type of energy, or some pent up type of anger type of energy. Like, man, you know what I'm saying, giving that like snarky type of vibe, snarky type of energy. Like, damn, I wouldn't even really fuck with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, as time goes on, you gonna realize, especially if you a real motherfucker, you real with yourself, you're real with the energies and shit like that, you gonna realize like, oh yeah, this person just keeping it real on their tip the same exact way how I'm doing it. So you gain even more respect for this individual and shit like that over time. And you like, oh yeah, we on one accord. We doing the same thing. Like we damn near see the world in the exact same way. We just have no choice but to be playing this shit out in different ways because we're different fucking people and we have different experiences that lead us towards exemplifying certain characteristics and traits in certain type of ways and certain manners and how we conduct ourselves and carry ourselves throughout the world and shit like that. Zay Thug and say, right, good title. Hey man, thank you for showing up, man. Good to see you on the YouTube side. I don't be really streaming on IG anymore because I just been keeping it on one accord, keeping it on YouTube, either streaming on the phone or the PC. Tonight I'm back on the phone and shit like that. So it's good to see you over here on the YouTube side, man. Thanks for popping up. You know what I'm saying? But now let's speak on this topic. If you're in a situation where you are a person who is less experienced or you know what I'm saying, less wise, haven't dealt with a lot of energies, don't necessarily know how to conduct the energies or even know the essence of being real in the first place. You don't know how to keep it real with yourself. You don't know how to keep it real with the energies already by default. So you're in more of like in a lesser space already. And don't take me by using the word lesser thinking that I'm trying to lower y'all and lower y'all's value or some shit like that. Don't take it personally. You just haven't developed enough experiences. You ain't went through enough ups and downs dealing with certain energies to know what it even mean to keep it real, to even know what it's like to be true to yourself, to even know what it's like to keep it real with the energies. That way you can act out on certain virtues and principles, frequencies and vibrations, and carry out these characteristics and traits in a more higher octave manner. You know what I'm saying? Even if that rubbed the world the wrong way, even if nobody fucks with you, even if nobody listen to you, even if nobody pay attention to you. This is the type of shit that I've been talking about in my last few videos. This is the type of shit that we use to develop lifetimes down the line. This is the shit that we use to develop shit way down the line that y'all don't even be aware of. So just the simple fact of that and whatever experiences that you've been through as a person, for me to know that, my experiences that I've been through to know that and have the confirmation within myself to know that, you gonna go through similar experiences that's gonna shape you to viewing the world in a more sufficient manner, in a more similar manner, to let you know, like, yeah, the shit I'm doing necessarily don't need a response from the environment. Even if everybody hate it, even if it don't make sense to nobody, even if everybody criticize it and ridicule it, even if it's a joke right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't necessarily matter. You keeping it real with yourself and you keeping it real with the energy. So you always gonna receive more benefit than another person. Even if you might be in a situation where your life fucked up right now. You might even be in a situation where you can't gravitate as much money as other individuals and shit don't come to you as easy like that. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of get punished anytime you do wrong and shit like that. Like, that shit don't necessarily matter. You know what I'm saying? Because a person who don't keep it real with themselves and keep it real with the energies, if they ever got into a situation where their life fell apart and they wasn't able to gravitate money like that, it wasn't able to gravitate connections and attention like that and shit like that, these motherfuckers would lose their mind. They'd be the first people to kill themselves. They'd be the first people to go jump off a bridge somewhere. They'd be the first people to not be in that situation only temporary and make something shake and change their life completely. They be the type of people who get in a situation like that and then they like on the streets forever, or strung out on heroin forever, or, you know what I'm saying, have to kill themselves, lose their children, lose, you know what I'm saying, all types of shit. Whatever it may be. That'd be the keen difference. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, if you are a person who is lacking in the experience and shit like that, understand you're gonna be rubbed the wrong way by these individuals as well. And just the way that a person conduct and carry themselves, you might take it personally because you don't know how to act out the energies in a correct type of way. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. It's not for lack of trying. You know what I'm saying? Because I be experiencing this shit all the time when I'm dealing with common people, whether it come through whatever way that it come. You know what I'm saying? I deal with common people all the time in a multitude of different ways, and you know what I'm saying? Different facets of reality and different constructions of relationships developed by shadow gov means or family means or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which family kind of even that shit kind of seemed like some shadow gov psyop at this point, being born into certain bloodlines and shit, and how people decide to treat you and shit like that just based on their ignorance, their own lack of morality and their own lack of, you know what I'm saying, knowing what they doing and shit like that. But anyways, you common people be in a situation where y'all be trying, but y'all don't necessarily know how to do it, and y'all don't necessarily know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all would take a concept, and this is the thing, it's always, y'all always do it in the most backwards type of way. So keep that in mind. Y'all always play this shit out in reverse. So y'all would take a concept that when it has already been something that has been played out in reality to the point where there can be a term and definition created off of it. There can be some type of construction of some type of linguistics to describe what we're talking about. And y'all be observing that. So now you see the word being a family man, or being, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that, being a family man, or being a nice person, or you know what I'm saying, just some shit like that. Y'all will observe that term and definition and take it from that without y'all be missing on the energy of it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all be missing on the frequency and vibe of it. You know what I'm saying? Before it's able to be something that's constructed, written down on paper, and something that can have a term and definition put behind it, so that it's something that we can all see now. You know what I'm saying? Beyond us just seeing it as body language and it actually being played out. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a term and a definition. You can go and look it up on Google and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be missing completely on the energy of it. So y'all would take that term and definition like family man, or like brother, sister, friend, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Son, mother, however the fuck you want, whatever term and definition you want to point to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will be looking at that, and then beyond that, y'all will look at how other people play out this energy, how other people develop their characteristic and trait off of the energy of what family actually mean from a frequency and vibe perspective, from an internal perspective, from a, you know what I'm saying, from a spiritual perspective before it even develop into a frequency and vibe. You know what I'm saying? The internal particles that make up what family means, what respect means, what being respectful means, what son, father, mother, all these different terms and definitions mean. You know what I'm saying? It all come from an internal place. And it 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't even say 9 times out of 10, damn near 10 times out of 10, damn near 11 times out of 10. You need certain experiences, whether you have to go through internal experiences or external experiences. You have to go through certain experiences to develop yourself the energy to be able to back and support whatever it is that you are actually trying to exemplify as a characteristic and trait at the moment, and whatever you're actually trying to play out in reality. So like I said, it's not due to lack of trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be trying, so I do got to give y'all a little bit of grace for even being willing to embarrass y'all self like that. Cause shit, me seeing y'all trying to play out shit sometimes and doing it in such a low octave, lesser type of manner, it kind of make me giggle a little bit sometimes. Like, I low key be laughing at y'all motherfuckers a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it just seemed ignorant. It just seemed childish. It's like, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's like, I respect you for even trying and being willing to embarrass yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, you already know you lacking in that arena, so why are we even trying to do that at the moment? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we even, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's two sides of the coin. You got to be more equilibrium with it, you know what I'm saying? But there's two sides of the coin. You can kind of respect it in one tip, because it's like, yeah, you willing to kind of look foolish and look stupid at the moment, but at the same time, like, you're already aware that you not like that in this realm of reality. You haven't developed things in this realm of reality. So why are we really even stepping into this space and trying to act like we know what we're doing. And especially when it comes to people who do this and meanwhile judge other people who are playing out the same energy. And a lot of time people be playing out the energy in a much more higher octave or a much more sufficient manner than certain people. But the people who are more lower on the totem pole and shit like that, they'll be sitting here looking up whole time, subconsciously, unconsciously looking up, damn near praising these people who are able to exemplify these characteristics and traits in a more higher octave manner. But at the same time, physically what come outside y'all's mouth is judging motherfuckers and looking at other people like they don't know what they doing, and they have no clue what they're actually doing at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But it's really y'all who be like that. You know what I'm saying? And don't look back on my past videos, because I can come outside my mouth and do the exact same shit and judge y'all all day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I actually know what I'm doing. I've actually have the energy to back and support what I'm talking about and the characteristics and traits that I'm playing out at the moment. You get what I'm saying? What I've been through to develop who I am as a person, what I've added to my mental and emotional spaceship to be able to be who I am, to be able to go through any situation, to be able to walk into any room, to be able to carry out and play out any characteristic and trait in a more higher octave manner and stay on an equilibrium tip and never be too in the depression, sadness, down in the dumps, sunken place, darkness, and at the same time not be too joyous and happy and be too delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very keen difference, and y'all be sitting here judging people who be playing out the energies in a more correct manner like they don't know what they're talking about, just because that's not how society told you to play out that energy. That's not how grandma and grandpa told us to play out that energy. That's not how our family bloodline has always played out this energy. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not the characteristics and traits that our bloodline developed off of that. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Hold on, y'all. I guess over time the lights want to cut off in this bitch. So we gonna have to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be correlating with, and look, there's nothing wrong if you got a good, strong family bloodline and you have a family with good, real good, strong characteristics and traits and shit like that, and there's not necessarily a lot of generational curses that you need to be breaking down here in this lifetime. Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's damn near a good thing on that tip. You know what I'm saying? If you following in the footsteps of your spiritual predecessors, and your quote unquote ancestors, even if they fall into your bloodline, and they was actually carrying out the energies in a correct type of manner, the manner in which I'm speaking about it, the manner in which the natives was doing this shit and everything like that, the experiences that they went through, what they know based upon their internal travels and shit like that, and how they was backing and supporting this energy and actually having the energy to do so due to the work that they did on their own time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily a bad thing for y'all to follow in those footsteps, but 99.999 heavy on the 9% of y'all's family bloodlines and y'all's family trees down here be rotten from the root. You know what I'm saying? The root cause of the issue is damn near the first person that was born with your last name. You know what I'm saying? Like, that damn near be the problem with 99% of y'all. And y'all be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still correlating this shit how old fucking Smitty Bacall from 1875 was correlating shit when he didn't even know what he was doing when he was down here. You know what I'm saying? And certain individuals who are more aware than other individuals in their family bloodline, shit, Smitty Bacall be coming to Schwetzel in the present day and letting Schwetzel know, like, shit, don't be listening to them. I wasn't shit back then. Please don't be listening to them. They ain't gonna do nothing but lead you off a cliff. Well, like, please don't be listening to them. So, you know what I'm saying? Just depending upon where you at, you gonna develop something different than everybody else. Hold up, y'all. My fucking brother just texted me. Let's see what this nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, depending upon how much indigenous you have in you, and I don't just mean that from a from a worldly perspective, as far as Native Americans, as far as the term and definition of what y'all want to call the people who was indigenous to this land, depending upon the percentage level of indigenous spirit that you have, you gonna develop shit in a different type of way. It's not gonna be anything that's correlated to society. It's gonna be you really playing out the energies. It's gonna be you really understanding what's going on. It's gonna be you really not ever missing the point. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, y'all people who are lacking on wisdom and experience with this shit and actually knowing what you're doing and actually having the energy and embodying certain energies and shit like that wholeheartedly, knowing what you're doing, you're always going to play it out in a lesser type of way. And the problem with that is, this is the main problem with that. It becomes disingenuous. Like I said, like the title say, quote unquote, real motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Being real with the energy, being real with yourself. When y'all play it out in a lesser way, it becomes disingenuous. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not being real to yourself. You're not being real to the energy. And it's like, it give like trying to fake it till you make it type energy. You get what I'm saying? Which ain't necessarily a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But when we're dealing with energies, it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. So let me give y'all like a worldly example. So a person who feel like they a rapper internally, they feel like they a musician internally. So now anytime anyone comes around them, even if they're working a 9-to-5 job right now, you get what I'm saying? Anytime anybody comes around them and say, hey, where do you work right now? You say, I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician. You know, I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they say that, anytime they doing anything, anytime they go out, they just always, they feel like they a rapper. So in their reality, they always pretending like they a rapper till the day that they actually become one. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You get what I'm saying? But when y'all faking it with the energy, you get what I'm saying, and trying to act like y'all know what y'all are doing necessarily, that's when it becomes a problem. Because it's not only you gonna manifest blood on your hands by you dealing with the energy in the incorrect manner, and especially if you sitting here judging people and acting like they don't know what they doing with the energy. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, time and proof and experience come to show you that this person always know what they doing with the energy. That's when it becoming disingenuous, because you can affect others that in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? You can affect another person in that type of way. And let me give y'all a certain type of example on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing too. Don't take this in the wrong way, because we all have to go through certain things. We all have to go through certain sufferings and trials and tribulations. We don't, but well, actually, never mind. We don't all have to go through sufferings and trials and tribulations. Matter of fact, I don't deserve any percentage level of that. So I'm going to go ahead and renege that entire statement. You know what I'm saying? But certain people deserve more, certain people deserve less than other individuals. So certain individuals out there are going to have to go through a certain percentage level of suffering in their life. So, you know what I'm saying? You might have just been the vessel to play that out through you to make them receive some type of not getting the support that they wanted, not getting the help that they needed at the time, not being able to eat today or some shit, not being able to, you know what I'm saying? You might be the vessel that's playing out through that energy through so that they can be on the receiving end of that to get whatever suffering that they deserve at the moment. But at the same time, you manifesting blood on your hands as well, because they're playing out another energy through them for you to receive your suffering and manifest blood on your hands, as far as when you dealing with the energies and you faking it and you not necessarily playing it out in any aspect of genuineness, whatever the fuck, whatever type of made up words and definitions y'all bitches want to use about being real and about being real with the energy. I don't need a term and definition, bitch. Real spirits in this Real spirits in this bitch, real spirits in this chat, y'all already know what the fuck going on. And y'all already know just by listening to this that I know what I'm talking about because I actually have the energy to back and support it. And I actually play the shit out in a correct, sufficient type of manner. Rather than sitting here and acting like we know what we talking about and we can say it with a certain amount of seriousness and shit like that, or do it with a certain amount of being extra nice and shit like that, and now you gonna brainwash people into thinking that now you know what you talking about or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that will only ever work on a common stupid person. That's the only benefit that y'all gonna get. Y'all only gonna get benefit from the common stupid person. That's it. And the problem with that is y'all are gonna lose that shit when the world get to a point where it grow to realize who actually is playing out the energy in the correct way, in a more sufficient manner, in the more new development, in the more new world concept, in the more shit that ain't been here before. Well, this shit always been here, but y'all just ain't been playing it out correctly. They've been using these energies and these virtues and principles for fucking forever. You know what I'm saying? It's always been here. Y'all just ain't been on it the whole time. So when the world and humanity and the collective conscious get to a point where it grows to a sector where it can realize who is actually playing out the energy in a more higher octave manner and who is just being stupid at the moment, it's going to change. You're going to lose all type of whatever gain you thought you got from that shit. All that shit is instant gratification, like reciprocity based on being a reprobate and needing fucking validation from people all the time, and just having a bunch of yes men and people who are just as stupid as you around you, and you never around anyone who can challenge you, or you know what I'm saying, make you test your knowledge, or you know what I'm saying, like, man, y'all motherfuckers be fake as shit. Y'all don't be on nothing. Oh God. Oh man, y'all know when y'all catch like a fucking air bubble in the middle of the yeah, y'all know when y'all catch like an air bubble or a fucking piece of swallowing the water too hard or some shit like that in the middle of taking a drink? Oh, or some type of going down the wrong esophagus tubular systems or some shit. Oh my God. That's enough to make a grown man cry. Okay, I don't know why the vehicle just ain't charging my fucking shit no more, but it is what it is. We'll charge that hoe up when we go inside. You know what I'm saying? But this is the essence of what this shit is truly about. You know what I'm saying? Like and this is the thing. The people who are really friendly to you are the fakest people you're ever gonna meet in your life, and the people who even a realer person, in the aspect of how I explained it at the beginning of this video, a realer person can be just as nice, but they're going to have certain boundaries and restrictions set in place to where they're not going to be just so freely, you know what I'm saying, so freely willing to allow you to conduct yourself in any type of manner, or play with them in any type of way that you want to, or even deal with you bringing certain energies to the table. You know what I'm saying? So they can still be very nice about that, and be very nice while dealing with this shit. Like, they're not necessarily just going to be fucking rude to you or some shit, or just be a dick to you. But at the same time, it's still going to give you this energy of like, man, this person kind of rude or some shit, or just rubbing you the wrong way, because they're going to have these boundaries and restrictions set in place. And this deals, when I'm talking about boundaries and restrictions, this deal with Saturn energy. You know what I'm saying? This deal with the Saturn energy. And that, if you are a person who knows about Saturn at all, like me personally, Saturn rule my chart. Saturn is very heavy in my chart. God damn, would y'all stop texting me, bro? Like, I get tired of that shit. Like, I'm trying to stay on topic here. But, you know what I'm saying? If you're a person who knows about Saturn, Saturn is very stern. It's like the most strict parent of all time. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna get that energy based on those boundaries and restrictions that this person has set up in their life and how they conduct themselves and what they're willing to accept and what they're willing to deal with at the moment based on how their experiences have shaped them. So when you start to conduct yourselves amongst stronger individuals who are like this and they have certain boundaries and restrictions set in place, you're going to get a glimpse of that Saturn energy, and that's where that feeling is coming from, because you're unconsciously, subconsciously, go back to my Your 3 States of Consciousness video. Subconsciously, unconsciously, that's what you're dealing with at the moment. The energy behind the virtue and principle of boundaries and restrictions. You're going to be dealing with Saturn energy. So it's going to seem harsh. It's going to seem serious. It's going to seem strict. It's going to seem boundaries and restrictions, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that energy come from. That's why you actually be getting rubbed the wrong way when you dealing with a person, because especially if you're unfamiliar with dealing with Saturn all the time. If you're a person who don't know about Saturn energy, you don't even know what it feel like to be in that space of dealing with Saturn type shit, you're going to be extremely confused, and you're just going to write a person off, and you're going to feel it even stronger. Like, man, I don't fuck with this person. Like, they just, you know what I'm saying? I get that Saturn type of energy off of them. I get that rude, strict, real like damn near seeming mean type energy off of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's a Saturn aspect. It don't matter the energy that they're playing out at the moment. It don't matter what they're into, whatever y'all are even conversating at the moment. The moment they start to show that they're real with themselves and they're real to the energy, so they're not going to let you be fake to yourself, and they're not going to let you be fake with the energy around them, those boundaries and restrictions start to get showed and start to get exemplified as a characteristic and trait. And now you start to pick up on the energy. Now you in the space of Saturn. Now you feel rubbed the wrong way. What the fuck wrong with y'all, bro? What the fuck wrong with y'all out here, bro? This is what's really going on. And all my real spirits out there, y'all know every goddamn word I'm saying right now is the motherfucking truth. For real. And shout out Jackie New, the truth. Every time I say the truth now, I can't even say the truth no more without thinking of fucking Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Goddamn, you took over the word and phrase the truth now. Like, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say I can't even sit here and say I'm sitting here telling the truth without thinking of Jackie New. Come on, Jackie New. How the fuck you got intellectual property over the truth? Come on now. How do you have that? How do you got that access? How you got that access, Jackie? Oh, she in here too. Yeah, like what the fuck? Of course you in here. How the fuck how you get that? You know what I'm saying? How you get that? How you got the truth on lock already? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's where that energy come from. It come from you dealing with Saturn once this person starts to show their boundaries and restrictions with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that shit literally play out in my life now too. Yeah, that's what's up. That's how you know you finding your footprints in the sand. You know what I'm saying? I be dealing with certain shit in the same type of way. When we start getting into Archangel Michael energy, we start getting into Sacagawea energy, we start getting into Squanto energy, any type of S type of curvular system. You know what I'm saying? We start getting into shit like that. Yeah, shit like that be playing out in my life now too. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly what you're talking about on that tip. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, get back into what we were saying. You're dealing with Saturn. So, and y'all are less wise, ignorant people who don't know even the energy that you dealing with at the moment will be ready to write a person off due to shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Just due to them playing out some type of harsh boundary and restriction through the Saturn energy. You'll be ready to write a person off. And then a person who got no boundaries and restrictions and they don't give a fuck what we talk about, I'm gonna let you be stupid as you want. I'm gonna let you be as fake as you want. I'm gonna let you fake the energy all you want. I'm gonna let you be as fake to yourself as you want. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people y'all, give me more of those type of people. Bring them all in. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit y'all be on with those type of people. Y'all be willing to let those people in automatically off the rip, no questions asked, no type of, you know what I'm saying, no type of shaping shit up in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be willing to let these people in, and then wonder why you be going through so many catastrophic events just through your connections and who it is you choose to be around, and who it is you choose to be in a relationship with and connected with and shit like that. Wondering what's going on. Misty said, real shit, loud ass audio, but good shit. Oh shit, I ain't even got a mic connected to this bitch. This is just straight phone audio. I don't know, maybe turn the bitch down. I don't know what to tell you on that bitch, on that tip. You know, maybe turn your phone down. That's about all I could tell you, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, this bitch is being recorded straight out the phone, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so y'all be willing to let these people who be faking it with the energy in much quicker than you would another person, and you gonna disregard this other person just because they rub you the wrong way. And like I said, you always wondering why. Shit, how come every time I start involving myself with other people, everything gets more complicated? You know what I'm saying? How come every time I join in with somebody else and make somebody else a part of my life, how come everything just goes to chaos and everything don't ever make any sense, and it gets extremely complicated? And you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm alone, everything goes so much smoother. Everything is so much easier and simpler. I don't have to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, as soon as I involve myself with somebody else, oh, here it goes. London Bridge is fucking falling down once again. You know what I'm saying? Ashes, pocket full of fucking posies. We're fucking rolling in radiation poisoning. Why is this happening? That's why. You're involving yourself with a fucking bunch of people who don't even know the energy that they're dealing with. So when catastrophic moments or shit comes along where you have an opportunity to catch it right here at the head, so you don't have to experience that ballooning effect of it blowing up and becoming bigger and eventually popping, and you being on the exact opposite side of it and experiencing that pop and that force of the air and the wind of that balloon exploding, blowing right into your face. You don't have to experience that. You can catch it right here at the head. You're not gonna let no air into that balloon effect to allow that to fill up and compound and become something that you now have to experience on the back end tip of it, as far as something that's gonna be a catastrophic event or some type of shit that trial and tribulation you gonna have to go through and figure out whenever after, you know what I'm saying, figure it out and pick yourself up off the ground and pick up the pieces and you know what I'm saying, pick yourself up again. That's what, you know what I'm saying? It's very simple. Now, if you have real individuals around you who actually know the energies that they're dealing with and have a bit of foresight, you know what I'm saying, or you just sticking to yourself and knowing how to do this shit yourself, shit, there would never be a situation where we're not going to catch that fucking beginning tip. You know what I'm saying? There's never going to be a situation where we're going to skip over them things that seem minute and simple in those very second to second moments where, yeah, shit, I have the choice. Am I going to let this person play with me like this or not? Even if it's just a split second. Somebody could say something to you that is summed up in a matter of 2 or 3 words. Now, you get what I'm saying? I've told y'all over and over again, over time, there is the shit that happens very quickly. And oh my God, bro. Oh my fucking God. Y'all don't even understand what just happened to me just now. Oh my God, bro. I thought I just got rushed by something, bro. Dude, I literally, as soon as that light cut out, a fucking cat jumped onto the hood of the car and is goddamn right in front of my face in the fucking shadows in the middle of the darkness, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. But, shit, man, you bitch ass cat, you done distracted me from what we talking about, man. Come on, I know you trying to listen in and hear what's going on. Like, I understand, bro, but why you gotta knock me off pivot like that, bro? I was on one, bro. What was we talking about? Fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot the car ain't charging the vape again. Gotta remind myself of stupid shit now. Fuck, man. I'll get it back. If it was important, if y'all need to hear that, we'll get it back. Whatever it was we was talking about. If it's important, it'll come back. Now this cat outside the car meowing and shit. Hollering for me. He just did it again as soon as I mentioned it. Homeboy. You're not a human yet. This ain't for you. All you can do is peep game from a distance. That's it. You're not a human yet. Go on. Like I've told y'all before. Like You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, but no. You're not a human. Just leave me alone. Don't jump on the hood of the fucking car again. Either. Oh, you're still sitting there. I ain't see you, you little grease ball. But yeah, I don't remember what the fuck where we was going with that. This bitch ass cat done distracted me. I forgot what part of the breakdown we was on now. Cause shit, y'all already know before I even hop on here, I got everything organized in my mind. Y'all have never seen me refer to a sheet of loose leaf paper in my fucking entire existence. You know what I'm saying? I already got shit organized in my mind, so I got like a step-by-step procedure of how I'm gonna break this shit down already organized in my mind before I start the video. So, you know what I'm saying? When I start going through certain procedures and shit like that, and I'm in the middle of a step, and now all of a sudden a fucking cat wants to jump onto my goddamn hood of my fucking car and distract me real quick, now I'm fucking off of that step, and I have to, you know what I'm saying? I gotta... Okay, I know what we can do. I'll just look up the live stream on my... I just look up the live stream on the other phone, find out what exactly we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's an easy pickup. As soon as I just figured it out by fucking referencing. I just figured it out by referencing how I was going to figure it out. Okay, so remember how over time I've been telling y'all everything happened from moment to moment. And those things that happen very rapidly and very quickly and only take up space as far as the time and experience that we experience in the third dimension, second, minutes, and hours, it only take up a space of a few seconds or a few milliseconds. Sometimes those be the most important things. Okay, now with that in mind, keep in mind that a person can approach you with something that only they say like 2 or 3 words to you, but you understand the energy behind what it is they just said to you. You get what I'm saying? So in that small moment right there, you have the opportunity to alter what your future is going to be, or alter what you start receiving from this person. Because I've told y'all before, keep in mind, every time we have an interaction with another being, another person, we're training this person on how to treat us, what is acceptable to us, what we are willing to accept from them, what is okay. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke? Am I the bitch in this situation? Am I the hoe in this situation? You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. So these moments can happen second by second. You know what I'm saying? So you can come and say something and just be bringing up a topic or a point or something to consider, right? And then now here this person go and they just say like 2 or 3 words and say some bullshit to you, right? And you get a certain energy from it. It don't even matter if they're trying to play with you really or not. You get what I'm saying? At this point, that shit don't even matter. Like I don't even consider that at this point. If it's a certain energy that I get from what you just said to me that I'm not willing to deal with anymore, I'm not willing to accept that from individuals anymore, you need to be willing to attack that right there in that moment, because if you don't, you gonna experience more of that energy, because now it's like encapsulated as a frequency and vibration as far as something that you are not only receiving from other individuals, now you're developing how you think about it whenever somebody give you that type of energy. Now you developing how you feel about it when somebody give you that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So now you're developing more of that. So and you're not setting the boundary when it comes to the third dimension and limiting and mitigating when you're interacting with that energy and when you're dealing with it and shit like that. Now, every time this person come around you, they gonna start carrying out that energy more, however they choose to do it with their characteristic and trait that they developed off of that energy. But you know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna conduct that energy to you more because you've taught this person that that's the type of shit that I like to accept. I like to accept that type of shitty energy that you giving me. You know what I'm saying? So now this person is gonna continue to conduct themselves in that manner. They gonna continue to give you more of that shit. And not only that, on a macro scale, universally, now throughout your life experiences, you gonna experience that same exact energy coming through other people now. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna see more of that shit. And the more that you don't mitigate it, the more that you don't put a boundary and restriction decision right there, the more you don't put a line in the sand right there and not let a motherfucker play with you like that, the more you just gonna experience that shit, and you're not gonna have no space to create any type of newness or to create any type of more desirable circumstances situation for yourself, because you're allowing people to keep giving you this bullshit ass energy that you know you tired of dealing with. You know you don't want that no more. You know don't nothing come off of that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing good that can come from that. You know what I'm saying? You already know this shit. So there's no point for you to even be in a situation where you even sitting back considering in your own mind, yeah, this person gave me that certain type of energy that I'm really not really willing to accept anymore. But what was their intention? Was they really trying to play with me like that? Or was they not even being conscious of that? That shit don't even matter at this point. All that shit just seemed to me like you being a bitch to yourself. All that shit seemed to me like you don't really fuck with yourself, you don't really respect yourself, and you don't really value yourself like that. So you just willing to, oh, just because this person's my sister, or I've known this person for this certain amount of time, or this person is this person to me, this person is a family member, you know what I'm saying? Now, oh, I don't think that in their mind they would be intending to do me that certain type of way, but bitch, you know you don't want that energy no more. You know you're not willing to accept that no more. So now are you going to stand on business? Are you actually serious about what you're talking about? Are you actually going to be on that type of pivot, or is it going to be a situation where you just some type of weak motherfucker who always going to be imagining better for yourself, but you're not actually going to take the steps in real life to allow people to treat you in a certain type of manner? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to actually start setting those boundaries. You're not going to actually start putting restrictions on the energy that you receive. You're not actually going, you know what I'm saying? However you see fit to handle that. However you, as a real spirit, a real spiritual person, however you see fit to handle that. Look, ain't nothing uncalled for no more. Ain't nothing uncalled for no more. You know what I'm saying? We've been down here dealing with this shit for too long. Oh God, we've been coming back here too many times, and y'all still on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We done been birthed into too many families where y'all still on the same shit, and y'all still treat us like shit. So don't even forgive me. Don't even pardon me. Don't even excuse me for how I'm about to treat y'all now. You know what I'm saying? For how I'm about to choose to conduct this now. You know what I'm saying? Don't damn sure don't try to come and make me feel bad for it, because you fucking with the wrong one on that tip. You missing the point completely on that tip. We done dealt with this shit long enough to know y'all don't deserve no grace no more, because y'all be being ignorant on purpose most of the time. Like that's what you start to realize more and more, cause you don't expect much out of a fool. You get what I'm saying? Nobody expect much out of a fool. So even if y'all be trying to physically show and act like you're intelligent or you're smart about some shit, y'all be playing out the energy of being a goddamn fool. So already people don't expect too much out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on God, people already don't expect too much out of you, because you already, even if you can be objectively intelligent, you can be objectively smart, but you giving the energy like I'm a fucking fool already. So ain't nobody gonna be expecting too much out of you, but you can be outwardly, objectively looked at like you're a goddamn fool, or looked at like you're crazy and you don't know what you're talking about. But meanwhile, internally, you're a fucking genius. Internally, you're a truly wise person. That's why people expect so much out of you. And that's why you get treated in certain manners that don't necessarily make sense. And even certain individuals, especially earlier on in your journey, you're going to be wondering why is I'm getting treated differently? Why is I'm getting treated worsely than other people who is into the same shit that I'm into? Even if we in the same family or some shit. Now I'm wondering, why is I'm getting treated differently? That's why you are internally a genius. You're internally playing out the energy. You're internally embodying that energy of actually being wise, of actually being smart, of actually knowing what you're doing. from an internal perspective. So people are going to get this sense off of you from when you walk in the fucking room. That's why you don't get no breaks. That's why every goddamn situation where you do something that you know is wrong, even if you went and stole a fucking apple from somebody's grandmother fucking apple Granny Smith tree and shit like that, you get punished immediately. And even if somebody was with you while you was doing something that was quote unquote wrong, this motherfucker will get away 9 times out of 10 and you will still get punished. You get what I'm saying? Or y'all will both get caught and this motherfucker just get off the hook somehow and you the one who get punished somehow. You get what you are much more than what people say you are. You are much more than how the common man looks at you. You get what I'm saying? You're entertaining a circus of fools if you sit here and heavily consider and actually take into consideration what people have to say about you when you're dealing with the world and in that sense. You get what I'm saying? Now you being a fool. Now you being a real wise fool. Stupid. Come on now. Now you being a real internally intelligent genius dumbass. How the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, don't get lost into that shit neither. You know what I'm saying? Misty said something and then it say message retracted. I never seen that. I didn't see that pop up, so I don't know exactly what you was trying to say. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. But also another thing, bro, before we wrap this breakdown up and before we hop out of here, I just want to give a shout out. I know I've told y'all before, I don't watch a lot of people who are in the quote unquote subconscious community, soul group. I don't watch a lot of people who are spiritual, who make content in a similar manner that I do. Cause I've never wanted to be in a situation where it seemed like I'm watching people and then even if I'm subconsciously picking up on shit that they talking about, I don't ever want to feel like I'm in a situation where I copy somebody's content, or I don't ever want to be in a situation where it feel like, you get what I'm saying? And that just always felt weird to me. So once I started getting into my own individuality and shit like that, and from the ground basis, building and developing my own spiritual system, I've told y'all, I don't watch y'all as much no more. Like maybe once a week I'll catch one of y'all's videos or something like that. But today was one of them days where I was watching videos and shit like that. So I just want to give a shout out first and foremost to Saint Uno. If y'all don't know about him, we've got some songs together and shit like that. One of them has been uploaded on my channel already. Go subscribe to Saint Uno ATL. If you ain't subscribed to him, he did a very good video and a very good breakdown on Saturn going direct, which was the premise of the video that I uploaded last night. So y'all, yeah, while you in the process of going and checking out Saint Uno's channel, make sure you watch my video from last night too, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're doing that too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was the premise for the video I had last night. But today I watched his Saturn going direct breakdown and shit like that, and I really fucked with the way that he broke it down and shit like that. So y'all go sub to Saint Uno ATL and y'all go check out his most recent live stream. And also I want to give another shout out to Mooney Mercury, baby. You've been really genuine with me, bro. Aside from that don't even matter. That's just something personal. Me and you already know what type of tip me and you are on. You get what I'm saying? But I also just want to give a shout out to Mooney Mercury. I was watching a few of his videos. One was uploaded today. The other two, I think, were uploaded a few days ago and shit like that. But they were very good videos, and he been on one lately just like I've been on one lately. You get what I'm saying? I can tell exactly where he's coming from. He been on one lately just like how I've been on one lately. Okay, so if y'all are fucking with what I've been doing recently, go and check out these other individuals. Mooney Mercury, baby. We also have tracks in the past and shit like that. You can find them by just looking up Mooney Mercury, baby, as well. You get what I'm saying? And find them through that way. But I just want to give shout outs, and I want to give these individuals their flowers and give credits to these individuals, because you know what I'm saying? I had a really good time last night doing the breakdown that I did, and I was playing out certain energies that we're going through through at the moment, and then waking up today and well, not really as I woke up, it was more later in the evening, but you know what I'm saying, but waking up today and seeing Saint Uno doing a very good job of breaking down the same energy, and then seeing the topics that Mooney has been on here lately, and I've been going through similar experiences that are leading me to be shaped up to drawing similar conclusions and shit like that. I just want to give individuals their flowers, because I know I be doing shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I be doing shit the right way. I have enough experiences and proof to go through my catalog of internal experiences to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I know what I'm doing. I don't need to lean on nothing. I don't need nobody's help. I don't need no guidance. I don't need a tutor. I don't need a motherfucking shaman. I don't need nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? So when I see other individuals who are coming to similar conclusions, or sometimes even saying certain trains of thought that have went through my head, or certain words and constructing it ways that I have to speak about it, and maybe even videos that I've made on my own time and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I always gotta give credits. I always gotta give flowers, because that just proved to me, yeah, this motherfucker know what he doing too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker on his own time and his own space and location know what he doing too. You know what I'm saying? So gotta give individuals their flowers. Mooney Mercury said real as fuck. Hey man, I appreciate you, bro. You already know what type of shit we on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is essentially the end of the breakdown, but y'all just got to get where I'm coming from. If you are a common person watching this video at the moment, don't think just because you have majority in numbers on your side that you know something better than somebody else. Because I promise you, even if you don't have to deal with it in this lifetime, I promise you gonna eat all that blood on your hands that you develop by judging individuals who don't have majority, and you thinking that they don't know what they're doing and they don't know what they talking about. And certain of y'all individuals who be playing out shit like that and judging certain people, some of y'all I have a very high level of love and care for, due to how I'm connected with certain people, just due through family means, or whatever that may be, certain connections with old friendships and shit like that. Some of y'all I got a high level of love and care for, just due to, you know, spinning around the fucking sun as many times as we have, or however the fuck they want to say it, astronomy wise or whatever, as many times as many rotations around the earth as we've done been. You know what I'm saying? Due to that, I got a high level of love and care for y'all. So I don't want y'all to be trapped in that and have to deal with all that backlash of developing all that blood on your hands from fucking judging people, due to you thinking, oh shit, just because I got little Simi Joe Bo Johnson right here beside me who agree with me, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You're a fucking idiot, and I'm gonna judge you, and you're stupid because you don't know what you're talking about. That's why we be in that sentiment of telling y'all motherfuckers how stupid y'all are. You get what I'm saying? So y'all don't need to be judging people like that. Y'all truly don't know what you talking about. When you in a situation where you really know what you talking about, it don't even mean the same thing for me to come on here and sit here and tell you that you retarded. You get what I'm saying? And that's where y'all be getting lost in the mind and taking shit personally and thinking I'm fucking disrespectful and talking down on people and shit like that. No, motherfucker, y'all are just retarded. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we ready to hop off this bitch. Thanks everybody for showing up. This was another good breakdown, as always. But we out this bitch. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Coming back with another one. New topic, new grind, new everything. Come on. Everything is correlated to newness these days, and being extra serious when we dealing with Saturn right now. Y'all take it easy. Peace.